Hello, everyone, and welcome to GRLCS Spring Split Week 8 Shadow Isles.
Week 7.
Week 7 Shadow Isles. Oh God, no, it's Week 8. Week 7 was bye week.
No, Week 6 was bye week.
I hate you all. Anyways, let's get right into this. What's our first game, Mr.
We have
Connor Charging Badger OP?
OSU versus I forgot again.
Land
Somebody
Snack
help. Versus Land Snack. I'm sorry. It's one of those days.
It is.
Already.
It is really one of those days.
All right. So shall we just get over to the game?
I mean, yeah. It's also weird. I'm not used to being in this spot. I'm used to being over there.
Yeah.
We're mixing it up today.
Jack did our names for us, so
Yeah,
I'm over here now.
I may have slept in just a tad bit. Okay, let's get into this. You need to set up the scoreboard because you are on that side. Actually, I'll just...
Oh, I haven't done things for a long time. But
It's-
anyway,
It is fine.
On the blue side.
Is it going to... There we go. So, on the blue side, we have Landsnack. In the top lane, we have Iron Man Fan 34 as Jace. In the jungle, we have Moose 9068 as Skarner. In the mid lane, we have the White Shadow on Syndra. And in the bot lane, we have Gar of the Sand and Shaster 15 on Lucian Galio.
Right, and on the red side, we have the Piltover Pokes OSU with Kilgar on Alawi top, a Jelly Roll on Lee Sin jungle, Majestic Emu on Vigar mid, and Alarm and Celercia in bot lane on Jinx and Morgana.
So, big things to notice here. Kilgar going into the top lane on this Alawi. He did this last split, and it actually... I think they did it kind of... Like, they did it because I think Majestic Emu wasn't playing very well the first time around. And he really just popped off on Alawi, and it's kind of just been his side pocket pick. But, so, it's interesting to see him going back. Majestic Emu on this Veigar. We haven't really seen him play any squishy champions at all. So, it's going to be interesting. And then on the side of Landsnack, we have Galio support for Shaster 15.
And Galio support's been pretty popular in week 5. So.
No, it's definitely a popular pick, and I really like the pick, but Shaster's actually their jungler.
Yes.
Yes. So, it's weird to see Moose 9068 back into this jungle role again, while Shaster preferring this more support role.
Well, we saw a lot in week 5, lots of jungle support duos basically roaming around the map, and with Skarner just zooming around and a Galio to help follow that up. It's going to be very potent.
Yeah, so the biggest thing to know about Skarner right now is because they took off those pillars on the minimap, you can't really tell where he is and what he's taking. So it allows you to counter jungle a lot better as Skarner, as well as take those objectives like Baron and Dragon without the enemy team knowing.
Yeah, definitely.
Helping him out just so much with his queers, helping him honestly making him a more relevant champion because of that.
Yeah, because his ult is already just incredible.
Yeah. We also have OSU making a sub in their jungle role. A Jelly Roll isn't really their normal jungler. Brenticus is, in fact, their jungler, so probably just couldn't find a time where he couldn't play. But I think they have practiced with a Jelly Roll a bit, so they should still have a bunch of synergy with him. And I'm fairly certain he's a Lee Sin one trick.
Well, he's on Lee Sin, so that bodes well.
Yeah, it does bode well for them, hopefully. Oh, it's fine. We'll change it next game. Okay. But we do see a gank onto the White Shadow from a Jelly Roll. He does take a tower shot, but gets a lot of damage out on him. Meanwhile, Iron Man Fan 34 taking a lot of damage from the...
Yeah, from the Soul Tear or whatever.
Soul Tear.
Or whatever.
This is mine now.
Well, also, Alawi with Klepto. Alawi gets so much extra gold off of those because they count as champions for Klepto.
Yeah, Klepto's honestly... I played Klepto Alawi at first time. Oh, but we do have a gank coming up in the top lane right now. Kilgar going extremely low right now. Moose trying to do something. Kilgar having to flash away. Moose just ends up not following up. I feel like he would have easily been able to, but with the Jelly Roll just a bit too close, he didn't want to risk it.
Well... Moose on the Skarner is running Ghost and not Flash this game, so it would have been unlikely necessarily, especially if Lee Sin, because we see Lee Sin floating around mid right now, if Lee Sin had made his way up.
Lee Sin was actually in his jungle during that fight.
Yeah.
So, he was in his topside jungle, like right next to the fight. I think they spotted him out in the Tribush Ward. But, I mean, the W gives you enough speed, which, if you popped Ghost, I think you would have caught up, but...
Well, you don't want Lee Sin to
it's
show
also
up
a bit dangerous, yeah. Also, this Shaster getting hit by a lot of these Dark Bindings, trying to make a play here, but just isn't working out for him.
Yeah. Despite how big Galio is. Sometimes they got the fancy feet, you know?
I mean, but we do see a Jelly Roll coming in here at the bottom. Shaster doesn't have any mana. The kick does land on him. He has the taunt out. He's waiting for it. Gets in. He has to flash the Dark Binding, and he just has to back out. He has no mana, no health.
It's a very nice flash and a very nice waiting by a Jelly Roll.
Goosey, we didn't set up entirely this morning because I slept in, and we had to still start at 11. So we'll have it fixed.
And I don't know how
game.
things work.
Yeah, we'll have it fixed next game. I just trusted that everything was set up when I got here.
All right.
Yeah, but it does look like Kilgar already taking a bit of an early lead in this lane, about 17, actually about almost doubling Iron Man Fan 34 CS, and having about 400 gold above him.
Yeah, the Klepto procs are definitely doing a lot of work already too.
Yeah, Klepto just being such a good keystone. Thank you, that's the word. Klepto just being such a good keystone on this Alawi right now, especially if you can get those pots of skill, something of skill. I don't exactly remember what it's called. Oh, but right now Dark Binding and Chompers going on to Galio right now. The heal has to come out. The Ignite is taking on him, but it doesn't look like it's going to take him. Now Guard the Stand trying to engage, just trying to get some poke onto Celercia.
Some good return damage, but it definitely doesn't feel very good in the bot lane to have Shaster hit down so low.
Yeah.
But that is the Ignite out of OSU.
Yeah,
so.
Celercia using her Ignite is definitely huge for them. However, Shaster's just having such a hard time engaging on this bot lane right now. With the Black Shield from Morgana as well as the Dark Binding when he tries to dash in, it's just so hard for him to get anything.
Yeah, definitely. Once level 6 gets here, then we're probably going to see a lot more. Because the Galio ult and
I mean,
making plays in combination with Moose on this corner.
I mean, yes and no. Like, given, yes, the Galio ult will help a lot, but with the way that they're playing this lane, they keep on pushing in this lane. It doesn't look like Moose is going to be able to help them that much at all.
Well, not in this lane, elsewhere.
I mean, yeah. But it does look like Moose is going to get caught out by Majestic Emu. He is trying, he does get hit by the E. He does get rooted from Moosey, but that's going to be Lee Sin engaging on the White Chow, getting a lot of damage off on him, about half his health. But
that electrocute.
Yeah.
Doing quite a lot.
Electrocute from that Lee Sin just doing so much.
But neither jungler's level 6 yet, so we didn't get to see any kills there.
Yeah. For what has been a game with a lot of fights, both teams are playing this extremely well, not letting the other team get a kill off of them.
Very true. And keeping the gold lead fairly even.
Yeah. So, also, I want to is OSU still only defeated? I can't remember off the top of my head. We're checking right now. Give me one second.
All right.
Get wrecked.
But like, finally, Landsneck is getting pushed in.
Yeah.
So Skarner is on Krugs right now, so might be able to go in.
But that is going to be the Lee Sin coming in with a flash. This is going to be cleansed from the White Chow, but that's going to be First Blood coming out to a Jelly Roll. Really strong gank. The flash gank with that kick just did so much for them. But it does look like Skarner's here right now. The Predator popped right now. They do take Alarm. Alarm is getting taunted right now. Celercia just protected herself. She was just like, bye, Alarm.
I mean, at that point, I don't think there's anything you can do to get Alarm out.
I mean, you could have used the Black Shield on him before he got abducted by the Skarner ult.
Yeah, but the stun was coming through, so it would have eaten the stun, right? And then gotten... I'm not sure.
No, because you have to deal all the damage in the Black Shield for it to work, but it does look like they are going to go for this dive onto Iron Man Fan 34. And it looks...
Jump straight in.
Yeah. Kilgar just doing so much damage right now.
And already well halfway done with the cleaver.
Yeah. Halfway done with the cleaver. Double Iron Man Fan 34 CS. He's just doing so well on this top lane. Why isn't he in this top lane right now? Why does he play mid lane is what I'm asking. He should just
I don't know.
be an Alawi one trick in the GRLCS.
Because Alawi will get banned every game if you do that.
Echo hasn't been banned every game.
Well, I don't know if that silently says anything then.
Yeah, apparently my Silas is scarier than my Echo, and I don't understand that. But moving on.
But moving on. Teleport back up top lane from both sides.
Yeah. So, let's talk about Jace a bit. He's been a champion that's been highly contested in LCS right now. How do you feel about him?
Well, Jace is in a weird spot where he's one of those champs where if he doesn't just absolutely stomp, then he feels completely useless. Because unless you're huge, it doesn't feel like your poke does anything. And unless you're huge, it doesn't feel like you can split push safely.
Yeah.
And if you're not,
but that is the flash from Kilgar right now. Moose is here. He is trying to abduct him under the turret, but isn't going to be getting it. But Kilgar has a really good ultimate here right now, but it's currently down. But that's going to be... God, we're going through 2 fights. But that's going to be Shasta getting dark rooted. It does look like he's going to go down. Iron Man Fan 34 also picking up the kill onto Kilgar, but Kilgar getting the return kill onto him.
Very bloody.
Yeah, the directed camp just had no clue what it wanted. It was like, do we take the top in the fight or the top in the jungle?
Yeah, there was a lot going on there.
But this does look like this first dragon, this ocean dragon, is going to be going over to this OSU team.
And that's really convenient for pretty much everyone on OSU. Like, of course, Alawi is gonna like the extra mana just to keep tentacle slamming in lane to push.
Yeah,
Vygar, of course, gets to spam W now.
Yeah, especially because of how little the tentacle slam actually costs in mana overall compared to all of your other mana costs.
Yeah, it basically doesn't cost anything.
Yeah, it will just allow you to constantly just keep on doing that, keep shoving the lane, and eventually just be getting this tower. It does look like Celestia is going to protect herself again.
That one looked like a misclick.
Up. But it does look like Shaster's going to be stunned up. It does look like he is going to go down to the Super Mega Death Rocket. Colleen trying to do a lot of damage to this Celestia. Has to pop her stopwatch.
It's a very good stopwatch, though.
Yeah, very good indeed. Saved her life. That Colleen would have done a lot of damage. Meanwhile, Iron Man Fan 34 just kind of being shoved under this turret. Not really much that he can do right now. And interesting. But anyway,
max range pull there.
Yeah, the max range pull. Kilgar just showing how good he is at landing these skill shots, I guess. I really have no comment. But Iron Man Fan 34 is opting to stay in those in the ranges of the tentacle pool versus just running out.
And it's definitely correct if you think that Alawi can't break the spirit that she pulls, because then it doesn't spawn any tentacles. If your clone breaks or you leave the zone, then it spawns tentacles.
I mean,
otherwise it doesn't.
Yes, but at the same time, what do? Do you rather take the possible 300 damage versus letting a few tentacles spawn and just dodging them? But it does look like Moose is here looking for Alarm right now. The Black Shield finally going on to him. The taunt doesn't land because of the Black Shield. The Alarm does get knocked up. Celestia going low, but Moose is also here. That's going to be the Gallia. Celestia about to die. Celestia going down to guard the sand now. And Majestic Emu picking up the kill onto Moose. Meanwhile, the White Shadow died somewhere.
Died in top lane.
Died in top lane. But that's going to be the dive onto Alarm right now. Guard the sand, trying to do something, but Majestic Emu is here. Shots are going to be engaging onto him right now, but he just doesn't do a lot of damage. Shasta trying to get out, having to flash away.
And Rift Herald was popped top, so according to the minimap, it got 1 charge off on top tier 2, but that's still a good chunk of damage for the Alawi to pick up on later.
And Kilgar also did get all of those turret platings.
Yes, in time.
Which is...
It's about 1,100 gold.
Yeah. That is extremely good for him and his team in general, just because of how much gold that gives. It does look like he is going to be trying to push this mid lane next. but that's Shasta trying to get this taunt off. Gets two-man stun from the baby cage. That's going to be Majestic Emu on a killing spree with his ultimate. Super Mega Death Rocket coming out. Shasta barely dodging it, keeping himself alive. I don't think it would have actually killed him, but better safe than sorry.
It would have been real close.
Yeah.
Because I think it had traveled that full second when it would have hit him.
It would have had the full speed on it for sure, but I think he would have survived just barely. But by the looks of it, it does look like Skarner is trying to get a bit more vision onto this map. Meanwhile, Alarm and Majestic Emu picking up the spot turret. All the outers have been taken from Landsnack to this OSU team.
Mid is still standing. It is still barely standing.
It's slightly standing. Like it's on its last legs, to say the least.
What legs? Towers don't have legs.
I mean, it's on its last base.
Sure.
No,
Iron Man can starting to deal some good damage.
I mean, Jace is one of those champions that, like, even though he doesn't have items, he does a lot of damage.
He still has lethality. So, lethality is always going to do work early.
Yeah, for sure. But it does look like this mid turret is going to be going down to Alarm now. Majestic Emu trying to find someone, but Moose is here. He is going to be abducting Alarm right now. That's going to be the Galio taunt on him as well. Alarm does look like he's going to go down, but survives a bit. Meanwhile, Majestic Emu picking up the kill onto Skarner. Guard the Sand, slaying Solaris in the bot lane, and Shasta picking up the kill onto Vagar.
Just directed camera doesn't know what to do.
Yeah,
the story
these
of this game
teams just
so far.
keep on fighting at the same time. Also, Alarm survived.
I feel like somebody
that.
says fight, and then everyone fights regardless of where they are.
For sure, but Alarm survived that somehow. It did not look like he was going to survive that whatsoever.
Even through Shastra's Ignite, survived it.
But it does look like Red Team is going to secure this dragon right now. Alarm trying to go on someone, but that's going to be the Galio ult, getting a knockup only onto Jelly Roll. They're going on to Kilgar right now because he's so low. That's going to be the shutdown onto him. Jelly Roll picking up the White Shadow though. Alarm trying to kite this right now. Both Iron Man Fan 34 and Shasta don't have a lot of mana. Alarm does get the slow onto Shasta, but Shasta is just going to be able to get out. Super Mega Death Rocket almost killing him, but not quite. 1 for 1, but Dragon going over to OSU.
Alright, Solaris, you wanted us to know that Mastery 7.
I mean, obviously.
Obviously.
It's a Morgana, and you're support. You better be Mastery 7.
We're getting taunted for not having the teams set up on.
Oh, I'm very aware. College Esports Network. Wow.
I don't know. I feel like we should just call every team blue versus red, or red versus blue.
You mean blue versus brown, right?
No, I mean red. I can see red.
Wait, you can see red?
Well, can I tell you it's red? That's the question. But I can still see it, right? Science.
I can't see red. Apparently it's a cool color. I couldn't tell you. Wait, the White Shadow missed that CS. He worked so hard for it. He missed it. Oh God.
That feels bad.
It's honestly a real feels bad, but it does look like Jelly Roll trying to clear out some vision in his enemies. But it does look like Moose popping his Predator, trying to get onto Alarm. But Solarisia's Black Shield is just doing so much work for them and keeping Moose away.
Possibly one of the strongest abilities in the game. Just what's crowd control?
I mean, honestly, if you're going to be picking champions like Skarner, I'd prefer to just get rid of the Morgana completely. Given we don't really know how these pick bans went in these games, it could have been like, they could have been thinking, oh, we'll take the Morgana. I don't think Shasta actually plays Morgana. Shasta's really been only playing the Scalia support.
Yes.
To our knowledge, except for when he's in the jungle. But
landing cue.
It does look like Shasta is going to be rated up by the Dark Binding, but Jelly Roll, being the good guy jungler, taking the knockup from Shasta, but that's going to be the abduction onto Kilgar right now. Kilgar has his ultimate. He doesn't get it off in time, though, so he isn't able to get all of those huge heals, but does get a lot of damage off.
I was kind of hoping that Kilgar would be unstoppable because he had the bronze level 420 KD meme.
Oh, yeah. But if he had just
quite.
gotten that ultimate off a second sooner.
Yeah. But there's just so much crowd control that you have to get through. And I mean, Kilgar does have Tabi this game, and not Mercs.
Yeah.
So
it does look like Shasta looking for Majestic Emu. Not going to be able to find him right now. He's in a very bad spot. Slayerson picks up the kill on Shasta, but that's going to be Gar the Sand flashing away from the Lee Sin kick. Lee Sin still following him, almost getting that kill, but he is going to have to back out.
lots of damage coming through. You can't really ever underestimate the damage of a Vigar. And just
I mean,
especially
pretty sure most of
especially
that
when
damage...
Galio can't move from the.
Oh, you're talking about the Galio. I was
talking about the Galio.
I was talking about the Lucian. I was like, I'm pretty sure that was Lee Sin.
Well, yeah. Okay, we're on the same page now.
Yeah. But Moose just... Oh, he got hit by the last tick of the...
Channeling Predator.
Yeah,
Going in.
that's the Predator coming out right now. Slayerson needs to choose a target on who to Black Shield right now. She is saving it still because no, Skarner not really being able to close in. But that's going to be the teleport from the Jace right now. Galio coming out right now, but Slayerson picks up the kill on the Iron Man Fan 34. But Jinx does go down to the Lucian. Slayerson now taunted up. Slayerson trying to get out, but that's going to be the White Shadow getting the kill with his ultimate.
And Kilgar just running it down top. Getting his towers.
Yeah. 2 for 2 in a 4v5. Definitely not what you want to be seeing when you are the snack team.
Definitely. And losing top tower during that definitely hurts.
Kilgar is really honestly just able to put a ton of pressure on the map because they can't just send one person after them. They have to send at least 2 people to deal with him. But at the same time...
And even if they send 2 people, like, which 2 people is it going to be?
It has to be Moose and someone else. I
think it has to be Moose and Gara at that point.
Yeah.
Like, if you actually want any hope of taking Kilgar out.
But Moose is also your biggest form of engage except for Shasta, and Shasta can really only engage if he has his flash up.
Mm-hmm. And if Morgana's not there.
Yeah. But it does look like Moose trying to get No, he's just clearing tentacles. I thought he was going to be trying to get vision on this dragon in hopes for a steal.
And we have an Infernal going over to Jinx, Vigar, Lee Sin, who's building some damage with that electrocute. That's gonna hurt a lot.
Yeah. We also have about a 3.6 gold lead on this Alawi compared to this Jace. Jace just being so weak right now compared to this Alawi.
Not really having too much good opportunity to get farm. Ended up farming out mid lane for a while.
That is going to be the inhib turret going down. The suppress onto the Vega right now, but Majestic Emu still picks up the kill onto the White Shadow. I don't know how he's alive. He got ulted twice. Super Mega Death Rocket picking up the kill. Great Dark Binding by Solaris. The only reason why that kill was gone.
Ping's going down to pick.
But that's Gar the Sand using his calling now. Majestic Emu getting shut down, but the Baby Cage keeping Shasta in. That's a double kill for OSU Alarm.
It's a Baron if they want it. It's an inhib if they want it.
Triple kill. They're probably going to go for this inhib and then turn it into a Baron, I'd want to say.
That seems like the wise play.
I think they have enough time to get this inhib and then go for the Baron.
Yeah.
Yep. It does look like they're going to get... No, it does look like they're just going to back off. It doesn't look like they're going to risk
Take this red side jungle.
The greedy Baron play.
They might be looking toward this low bot tower right now.
Yeah. I mean, getting that tower, putting a bunch of gold in your pocket, as well as just taking another objective off the map is...
I mean, it's free if you're planning to reset anyway.
That's going to be Moose getting hit by that Dark Binding right now. He does get also hit by the Flame Chompers. It doesn't look like he's going to be able to get out of this. He's going extremely low. 1 auto away. Super Mega Death Rocket not available yet. Shasta trying to get an engage, but he's going to have to back off right now. Jelly Roll trying to find something. Couldn't find anything. And it does look like both teams are going to back off.
They did get that. They did get the bot tower in the process, too.
Yes, they did in fact get that bot tower.
Looks like we have Emu heading up toward this Baron, starting to erase some of Snack's vision around it.
Yeah. It does. I wouldn't be surprised to see this OSU team just back, reset, buy your items, because they have to all be sitting on a bit of gold, especially Alarm sitting on 1.6k.
1.8 now.
1.8k.
Ah, we just bought.
Oh. Oh, yeah.
Oh, he sold the Dorans, that's what it was.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, I guess he just doesn't really have space in his inventory for anything.
Yeah. Sold the Dorans to buy the BF.
I don't really think he needs that refillable potion anymore.
There's no reason really not to have it though.
I mean, sell it for an extra space.
Because, like, he was going to Bloodthirster. He had about 500 left. You could sell it for a longsword, or you could sell it for. That's about it. So,
yeah, I mean, a longsword is still, what, 10, 15
armor.
extra damage? Oh, that's going to be the engage onto a Jelly Roll right now. He's going to... Oh, Majestic Emu. He is going to be taunted up, and he is going to go down. But now Jelly Roll trying to get out right now. He is about out of 4th health. The Colin coming out right now. He does look like he's going to get out, but Alarm's in a bad situation. He gets shut down. But Kilgar's here. Huge ultimate. That's a double kill for him. But now Kilgar wants more blood. He's going after Iron Man Fan 34, but he has to flash away.
Wow, I felt that scream.
Yeah, my vocal cords also felt that scream. Oh my god. Word to the wise, it's really hard to get hype when you lost your voice the other day and you're still waiting for it to come back. Oh god. Anyways.
It's a big oof, mate.
Big oof right there.
Alright. That was definitely a pretty decent trade regardless for Snack. It prevented OSU from really getting too much.
Yep.
This Baron is still standing.
I mean, yeah, OSU Alarm definitely stepped out of place there, stepped way too far in and just got completely deleted. But Kilgar and just Alawi's ultimate is just so strong in those team fight scenarios.
Yeah,
So,
especially when not targeted down immediately.
yeah, you really had to like deal with that if you want to, like, you had to play around Kilgar's ultimate. Otherwise, you're just in danger.
Fighting in those smaller spaces is exactly what Kilgar is going to be looking for.
He just had such good engage.
Like
Shaster's in a really bad situation right now. Jelly Roll blocking the charge from him. Shaster goes down. And that is going to be the Ocean Dragon going over to OSU.
It's 4 dragons now. So Baron or Elder.
Yeah.
Well, Elder isn't... There's going to be a 5th dragon before
There will be a 5th dragon before Elder. But it does look like OSU might just turn this into a Baron as well. By the looks of it, they are all heading over there. They have full vision control on it.
Mid is still pushing with supers, so...
Yeah. Snack really doesn't have any idea that this is happening right now. They can kind of speculate, but other than that, they really have no clue.
Alright. Iron Man and Moose are heading up. Try to go check it, but it's not going to be fast enough.
Yeah, this Baron just going down. Actually, it was a kind of slow speed. I wouldn't say that it was that fast.
I mean, it was pretty fast relative to where Snack was on the map.
Yeah, you are not wrong. That is going to be Alarm's back being stopped. Majestic Emu taking a lot of damage from that Jace, but Gara the Sand kind of just having to dodge skill shots in that tiny area.
Just the baby cage getting partitioned over and over and over.
That is going to be the Predator from Skarner coming out as well. Majestic Emu having to flash away. That could have been really bad.
Or really good, depending on who you're...
Yeah, fair enough. But a Jelly Roll coming in right now, gets the kick onto Moose into the red pit. That was interesting, but Moose gets hit by another thing, and he goes down to a Jelly Roll.
It's not what you want to see right now as Snack.
A Jelly Roll reminding us that he's a Lee Sin one trick. But it does look like... I really want to see these teams pushing right now. Like, Kilgar's the only one really doing anywhere, but he, like, pushing at all. But he has to back off because his team isn't on the map.
But there's no Skarner to come get him, so...
I mean, yes, but at the same time, you have to respect the 4-man roam to them because his team isn't pushing.
Alright. Now OSU has vision of Snack everywhere on the map, and they're pushed into the base, so...
Yeah, and that is going to be the mid inhib going down yet again to this OSU team. And it does look like they are going to be roaming top lane to get this top inhib turret next.
Should be pretty easy.
They just destroy those turrets right now, even without any mountain dragons. The OSU Alarm just doing so much damage as Jinx. And Kilgar getting this bot inhib turret right now as well. Just there's really not much that Snack can do about this.
They're just getting pulled around every direction.
And that's going to be a Jelly Roll engaging in right now. Moose getting bursted down, but Shasser is in the back line right now. He gets stunned by the baby cage. That's 2 kills for OSU. They're going for the end here. Guard the Sand getting hit by the kick, but it doesn't. Lee Sin does engage on him. He has to heal and flash away, but that's going to be a Jelly Roll killing Jace with his ultimate. Just doing so well. He did try to flash kick him, and that's going to be Majestic Emu going down to the white shadow though, but it does not matter. OSU is going to pick up their first win finally against Land Snack.
Very nice. Started getting ahead. A lot of it off the back of Kilgar and a Jelly Roll.
Yeah. Kilgar just
putting it everywhere on the map.
Yeah, like a Jelly Roll went 5-0 and 10. If like he actually just popped off straight up. But and then Kilgar 5-3 and 2 really turned that one team fight, because that team fight would have given Snack the Baron if he hadn't done what he did.
Yeah. The double kill was very important, and of course can't really underestimate the combination of the baby cage and the kick, because we got to see kick into stun from Vygar's baby cage over and over and over again.
Yeah, for sure. Anyways, we are going to take a quick break. I don't actually know what the schedule is. I will figure it out.
It was on the screen during the game, so yeah.
Yeah. We'll figure it out, and we'll see you here in just a little bit. So don't go anywhere. Efficiency is key.
Alrighty, and we are back with our next game.
You started the intro. You're committing.
Oh no. With our next game, and we're gonna go into
What is it? What is
right
it?
now.
What week is this?
It is.
What division are we?
It's week 6. We have Oklahomies versus
It's week 7.
week 7. No, you messed me up earlier. Unpause it, please.
No.
Oklahomies versus Get Money Boys.
Get money. Okay.
Boys.
So, anyways, on the blue side, we have the Oklahomies. In the top lane, we have Jordan V69. In the jungle, we have Jordan V69 on Scion. In the jungle, we have a sweaty boy on Urgot. In the mid lane, we have Twitch in Space. Twitch in Space. God, never again.
Having way too much fun with this.
On Fizz. And in the bot lane, we have it. Leave It to Wally 96 and Tremillionaire on Vayne and Big Daddy Braum.
But it's not Big Daddy, because Big Daddy is the support of Get Money Boys.
But
We have Emerus 3 in the top lane. No.
No, wait, we need.
We
to
have
make this
Emerus 3 in the jungle on Sejuani.
We're struggling today.
Yeah, it's one of those. We have Creativity Yak in the top lane. Isn't he usually the mid laner?
No.
No. I'm crazy.
Yeah, it's one of those days.
It's one of those days. On Malphite top, we have Cold Flow on Zoe in
the mid lane.
And we have Marco Flavo and El Big Daddy 28 on Ashe Morgana.
Unfortunately, Mr. Big Daddy is not playing Big Daddy Braum this game.
Tremillionaire seems to have stolen it away.
It's okay. It's respectful, Tremillionaire. You can be Big Daddy Braum today. Anyways, let's talk about Urgot for a second.
I have not seen Urgot jungle yet.
Okay.
Thing?
Yes. So, I'm gonna do my little spiel about Urgot. This will take about 5 minutes.
Oh, wow.
So, Urgot. This patch, his purge got changed to a toggle, and his disdain. So the shield used to be on his purge, which is his W.
Yes.
His disdain, which is his
machine gun.
dash, now has the shield. So purge lost the shield and turned into a toggle at max rank.
And it
Meanwhile,
cost 0 at max rank.
it costs 0, correct. And disdain, mana went up just a tad bit, but now it gives the shield. Also, the biggest thing about this is his leg guns no longer do reduced damage after the first one hits you. This is stupid broken. Straight up stupid broken. You straight up take so much damage versus how little damage he did beforehand.
I thought Urgot was already good.
No, they nerfed him, and now he's good again. Like, he was okay.
Big Drowsy going on the Fizz.
Meanwhile, both Ignites coming out. Fizz might be going down. Both Ignites not killing people. What is this mid lane? Anyways,
fun.
Back to Urgot. This champion, now no longer in the top lane because he's too good for that. He moved to the jungle because his clear is ridiculous.
I'm just imagining, like, Urgot jungle, hits level 6, just, like, runs around behind a turret somewhere and just snipes somebody with ult.
Yeah, it literally happens all the time. His ultimate is just such a good use of
in Conqueror
ganking.
now because you can have your stuff on for so long.
Exactly.
And you don't deal reduced damage with the stuff.
This champion does
That's a lot
so
of healing.
much for no reason. And I think it's so stupid. Meanwhile, Creativity Yak is out of mana. But
Yeah, that happens with Malphite top a lot.
if you can't tell, I am very passionate about how much I hate this champion right now.
Okay, well,
He deserves
if I run into you in
nerfs.
solo queue, I know what to play now.
No, I know how to play against it. That's not the problem. This
believe
champion deserves nerfs, and Silas doesn't deserve nerfs. Silas is perfectly balanced. That is all. That is my 5-minute rant.
Do I get a sarcasm sign for that one? Was that sarcasm?
No, Silas is perfectly balanced. At times.
I don't think.
Oh, that's gonna be
okay.
Morgana getting stuck up. Big Daddy having to flash away. Flashes the well, doesn't really flash the condemn, but flashes the condemn so it doesn't knock him into a wall. Also, Big Daddy opted to take Guardian.
It's
Now that we're
kind of weird.
actually talking about the game instead of how much I hate New Urgot.
Maybe he thought he was going to be on Braum again, because you got to be on Big Daddy Braum.
Okay. Obviously, he didn't think that he was going to be on Big Daddy Braum if he locked in Morgana. Does Morgana usually... I'm pretty sure Morgana takes Airy or Comet, right?
Yeah, a lot of times I see Airy.
Yeah. So,
Just because you can proc it so easily off of your soiled ground.
what would be the reasoning for taking the Guardian on this? Also, Dark Binding landing onto Leave It to Wally.
I don't know. I guess if you think you're being all in, then you're just going to sit on your AD. But Morg doesn't really want to be the one
Yeah,
getting
I feel like Morg is more of that
in.
post champion. Also, El Big Daddy using that Black Shield really early on. And that's going to be him getting stunned up, but that's going to be the flash from Emrys. The Condemned's trying to save him, but that's going to be First Blood going over to Mr. Big Daddy.
Spectator glitch missing some characters. on
It's
screen.
actually so bad. I look at that so much to tell me who killed who, because like sometimes in team fights you can't tell. It's just like blank.
Well, congratulations to El Big Daddy for getting Big Daddy First Blood.
God, no, we're killing the meme right here.
Why?
But that's going to be a sweaty boy, not being so sweaty. Well, in a sweaty situation, having to flash away.
Why are we? All right.
I don't know what I'm doing
Got
anymore.
level 6 is mid though.
Yeah.
So definitely the potential for some action.
That's going to be Twitch in space trying to get some damage off onto Cold Flow right now. Sleepy Trouble Bubble missing right now. Cold Flow doesn't have mana. If Twitch in space uses the Shark, that could be really good for him.
I think Zoe can still make it back to tower because if they've been keeping
I
track,
mean,
then
but
they
El
would know
Big
that
Daddy and Emrys
still up.
are here right now. Twitch in space respecting that the bot lane is missing right now.
So Cold Flow,
That is going to be engaged, though, from Twitch in space. Cold Flow is going to have to flash away. Emrys is here, but misses the dash onto him. And Jordan V69 roamed down.
well, at least that's going to give Yawk
Good guy
time to
top
catch up.
laner. I don't know why he roamed down. Like, I'm actually just confused.
The lane's bouncing back. He had just finished pushing in, I believe.
I mean, yes, but you still lose
Oh,
a bit.
and hello.
But Creativity Yacht kind of not really caught out. There's nothing going to be happening up in this top lane. It's literally just going to be farming for days. Sion does not do enough damage to kill Creativity Yacht. And Creativity Yacht definitely doesn't do enough damage to kill Sion.
Yeah.
It literally, they're just tapping each other.
Well, Jordan still wins every single tap.
I mean,
Well, he has grasp versus aftershock, so he's
I mean, yeah.
five. I count 5 health as a win.
I really don't think you should be taking Aftershock on Malphite. I might be in the wrong here. Creativity Yacht might know more than me, but
Aftershock on AP Malphite doesn't feel bad, but
I mean,
at that point, why
that's
not
a
just bring
completely
damage?
yeah, that's a complete different situation though, because at that point you're not a tanky person. If
Yeah.
you're a tanky person and you're just engaging with your ultimate and then you're kind of just sitting there, you would want Grasp to keep you alive.
Well, yeah, and that Aftershock isn't useful in lane phase, and most keystones are about lane phase.
It's okay.
well.
Yeah, it's really like it's okay in team fights. Don't get me wrong. It's still okay
And
in
it
team
did
fights.
recently get some absolutely huge nerfs to it, right?
I still think Aftershock is busted AF.
Because it's like
That's gonna be,
70 to 120.
that's gonna be
now.
El Big Daddy. He's stunned up right now. The exhaust coming out onto Tremillionaire. Really good. Like, Leave It to Wally wasn't going to engage on that, but Tremillionaire getting just slowed and poked by Marco Flavo. That's gonna be the stun onto Leave It to Wally. Ash picks up the kill.
That was a really unfortunate stun for the Oklahomies because the splash damage still hit Braum, and Vayne couldn't
Yeah,
do anything to like condemn Marco Flavo
Also,
away.
while talking about this mid lane a bit, Cold Flow keeps on running out of mana a lot. This is also going to be the first of many turret platings coming down in this top lane. But I swear both of these people have demolished right now. That is going to be the Shark missing. Twitch in space having to ignite on him, trying to engage with Cold Flow having no mana. But Sweaty Boy's here right now. But Tremillion's Twitch in space is going to go down. That's going to be the teleport coming in from Creativity Young. But it does look like a Sweaty Boy is going to get the kill. That's going to be Jordan V69 ulting in, not going to land on anyone. Both mid laners going down, but they want more. Jordan V69 going on Emrys. Emrys really low, doesn't have flash available, but is able to get out because his Q came up in time.
Very fortunate.
Basically, both mid laners died.
Yeah. Twitch in space flashing away, though, giving Cold Flow the extra flash needed to kill him.
Also, thank you, Duck 3-star. Zoe took Dark Harvest. How do you feel?
I think it's pretty meh.
It depends on how you want to play this Zoe. Dark Harvest honestly is a really good keystone if you can get it stacked up enough, especially when you're playing a champion like Zoe and you want to just be, because you're just going to be building full AP, you're not going to be building tank. You want to get as much damage as you can onto your target in such a short period of time. I like it. I personally wouldn't like it against an Urgot and a Scion and a Braum.
I think I would have gone Airy this game because it's easier to get the damage off in lane phase anyway, and using it like it just generally feels better because you can proc it on your autos and stuff too. And since Fizz is melee, you're gonna be dipping in and out, and Airy just gets a lot more mileage, I feel.
I don't necessarily agree with that for the sole reason of because if you walk in, but meanwhile, very nice thing from Shark from Fizz. Twitch in space is going to be picking up the kill onto Emrys, but Marco Flavo getting a bunch of slows. Those slows just doing so much. Sleepy Trouble Bubble also landing on Tremillionaire, just doing a lot of damage right now. There's that Dark Harvest stack as well. Twitch in space doing a lot of damage. Cold Flow really can't do anything with all his cooldowns. Also, that ultimate's so hard to see on that skin. But it does look like this dragon is going to be going over to the blue team. Twitch in space getting hit by that Sleepy Trouble Bubble as well.
Wally did have to pop cleanse from the Morgana bind too.
Yeah, but that's going to be engaged from Creativity. Cold Flow getting the kill onto a Sweaty Boy.
I'll just take a moment to say that Malphite ult is one of the most satisfying sounds in the game.
No.
No. What do you mean no?
No.
It's just like humph.
No.
And then they die.
No.
What do you mean?
No. God, please, no.
What? What do you have against Malphite?
Everything. He's a giant rock.
Yeah.
There's literally no creativity in this character whatsoever.
Well, it's funny how the player's name then is Creativity.
I'm
well
leaving.
Played. Okay. I'm
leaving.
Okay, bye.
Everyone, Connor here is going to be solo casting from now on.
All right. So we have pings going down on Fizz, but nothing's happening. Looks like Shelly's getting taken at least by Yak and Big Daddy. I don't really have much to say.
Yeah, I know.
Not much is happening right now.
It's really hard to solo cast, isn't it?
Well, there's just not really happening right now.
Also,
except
can we talk about
Emrys
just for a second
pinged a lot.
How far Rift Herald goes out of its pit?
It's territorial. It's scaring you off.
This is my pit. I don't care. This is my pit. Get out. Get out. Up until you kill it.
Well, I mean.
And then Barrett's just like, this is mine.
If it's your space for all of 9.5 minutes, wouldn't you want to make that 9.5 minutes count?
I mean, Baron is kind of a hog, if you will. He's just like, oh, you weren't killed before 1955? My space now. That's going to be the ignite coming out from Zoe. Oh, Big Daddy getting the stun onto him. But it doesn't look, Twitch in space is going to go down to Cold Flow. Glacial Prison also used...
Just in case.
That's frozen. No, that's Glacial Prison. Yes. Lissandra's is frozen too.
Yes.
I actually had to look this up the other day because it was bothering me a lot. But it does look like Cold Flow is going to be getting this blue buff from good guy Emrys 3.
Which will help with this repeated being out of mana that we've been seeing.
Yeah, for sure. But looking at gold, even though this Get Money Boys team is up 3 kills, they're only up about 400 gold.
Yeah, we see a lot of extra farm on Scion and on Urgot right now.
Yeah, but so there's just so much extra money. That's going to be the stun onto Vayne as well. Tremillionaire getting it, but that's going to be the calling onto El Big Daddy. Tremillionaire using his ultimate, trying to keep his ADC alive as best as he can. He is going to get stunned up by Sejuani though, and he is going to go down. Meanwhile, Jordan V69 getting this top turret now, getting a knockup onto Creativity Yak, but he literally just takes no damage. Sleepy Trouble Bubble also landing on a Sweaty Bull. How do you miss that? But that's going to be the Black Shield coming out right now. Cold Flow taking no damage whatsoever because of that Black Shield.
I do want to note one really important thing earlier is that when the Sleepy Trouble Bubble was down on Braum, nobody auto-attacked until Zoe could get the huge damage.
But that's going to be Twitch in Space also getting stunned up by the Sleepy Trouble Bubble. Twitch in Space going extremely low. Cold Flow getting yet another kill. 4-1-1 for this Zoe. Oh god.
The ult autos have been doing a lot of work so far this game.
Yeah. Zoe's just been doing at this point, yes, you would have wanted Airy with how much that he is autoing, but I still do really like the Dark Harvest.
How many Dark Harvest stacks do you have? Let's check.
Can I?
I think you have to click.
I don't.
6. That's not bad.
I mean, it could
not
be
a ton.
Better.
Not a ton. I feel like Airy still does a lot more because you get to proc it so many more times.
I mean, proc it more times. Huge extra damage buff.
But Airy does a ton of damage because you're stacking AP.
Levi's also throwing a bit of shade here right now. So did Thunderstorm earlier, but
yeah, GMB's been looking pretty good in these 2 games so far.
Yeah, but it does look like whatchamacallit. I actually forgot what I was gonna say. Dun 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 dun.
What?
I don't know anymore.
Okay. Well, me neither.
I kind of just gave up at this point, but we do have an Ocean Dragon here now.
We got first items across the board. We got Bork on both ADCs. No crit yet.
I have a question for you.
All right, I have an answer.
Maybe. Did Urgot build Cinder Hulk or Warrior?
Oh, no. I would go Cinder Hulk. It's really close.
I'm gonna guess Warrior.
For anyone that's new to the stream, we're both like horribly colorblind,
and we can't actually tell the difference between Cinder Hulk and Warrior. So I'm guessing Warrior.
No, I think it's Cinder Hulk. I think it's Cinder Hulk.
Yes.
No. Okay.
Money, money, money. Okay, anyways, Twitch in Space, Cold Flow doing a lot of damage to leave it to Wally. Jordan V69 missing his ultimate onto Zoe, trying to do something here, but Glacial Prism going to be landing onto the Scion right now. Just so much damage coming out from this Zoe, though.
Yeah, Urgot takes a good bit still right now. Doesn't really have a lot of stats to help back him up.
Yeah. So why would you say that Urgot would take Cinder Hulk over Warrior?
I don't know, because I usually build him tanky when I played him top.
Fair.
I would love more health on Urgot. That just feels great.
I mean,
on the other hand, anyone that could build Cinder Hulk, I would generally have built Cinder Hulk on for a long time.
I just had a great idea.
Oh no. I don't like this look that he has. I know you guys can't see it, but it's like, you know, in like action movies when the supervillain has this like really terrible idea but has to act on it, like.
I don't even know what you're talking about, and I know the look that's on my face.
Like this is almost like Austin Powers level weird look.
Anyways, So, you know the whole machine gun Tom Kench build, right? Where you played Urgot ADC. Urgot's Purge is now toggleable. So it lasts the entire...
But he has a machine gun. Oh! Oh, so Tom Kench eats Urgot while Purge is active and then just runs around really fast. Okay.
Exactly.
No, I'm not playing this with you.
That's going to be creativity. Getting a two-man knockup right now. Sweaty Boy getting the Rift Herald though. Jordan V69 kind of just sacrificing himself so that he can pick it up. But Cold Flow is going to go down to Twitch in space. Honestly, they're doing so good in this team fight right now. Glacial Prism landing onto Sweaty Boy, and Sweaty Boy is going to be picking up creativity Yawk. Very good team fight for Oklahomies right here.
It was a good engage by Yawk, but one really important thing that happened is that Twitch in space got in the way of Cold Flow's Paddle Star.
Yeah.
So that Cold Flow couldn't finish launching it at Urgot.
But my Tom Kench Urgot idea is pretty good, right?
I mean, depends on your definition of good. It is...
Okay, that is going to be the flash and the ultimate from Chamillionaire right now. They are going on a... that is going to be the ultimate from Morgana, though. Leave it to Wally having to flash away right now. Meanwhile, this Rift Herald taking this mid-turret. Chamillionaire might be going down. Leave it to Wally going extremely low. Marco Polo getting up and getting the kill. As well, getting a double kill on this bot lane. That 2v2 just didn't work out. And Rift Herald getting that charge. Did it get the damage?
Yes. Yes, I believe it did.
It might have died mid-charge. It died mid-charge.
Oh. Very sad.
Yeah, but still, 2 turrets in that mid lane for that Rift Herald. Such a good, very good for Oklahomies right now.
And the bot lane fight, the Redemption getting just enough time to get El Big Daddy to be able to use the stopwatch.
Yeah. Also, can we just talk for a second that Get Money Boys up 5 kills, down 1k.
Objectives. Objectives are important. Objectives have a lot of
Get your towers, kids. Emrys, die to the Gromp. Die to the Gromp.
No,
I want to see more jungle deaths.
We've already seen... We saw one last week, I think.
We didn't cast last week.
No, that was when I was with Vid.
Ah.
Sorry, that was...
I know some people. I won't name names.
That was week 5 in build plot.
Yeah,
I think
but it does look like they are good. You can't kill Jordan. Jordan is unkillable at this point in time.
Well, I mean...
You need 5 members.
Ash has Bork.
You can't kill him. The man is a god.
Oh.
But that... I don't know why Twitch in Space honestly engaged on... Oh, wait, he might actually get this kill still. He does pick up the kill, but he is going to go down to the Sejuani. I don't think that's worth, honestly.
From a gold perspective, it's definitely not worth, but Zoe being gone is actually huge from being able to be engaged on.
I mean,
and,
yes.
Emrys did use...
Oh, that is going to be a Sweaty Boy taking those wolves away right now. Chamillionaire is here right now, trying to get a stun onto El Big Daddy, but that Black Shield keeping him alive right now. Jordan V69 coming out from the back. El Big Daddy's in a predicament, to say the least. And that is most likely going to be the Ocean Drake going over to the Oklahomies.
There's Jordan coming in, flexing his pecs, going like JoJo level 8 abs, and then absolutely annihilating Big Daddy with the shield pop. So that is that Ocean Drake going down, and it looks like Twitch in Space managed to drive away Creativity Yawk from the top lane, but not terribly much on the map right now that's going to be easy to get for either team. This Baron is going to be contested by either if someone attempts to take it.
Yeah. Really, no one can go after it. I don't think either team is strong enough to go after this Baron.
I think with 2 items, Wally could shred it really hard with a mountain as well.
I guess Wally does have his Gensus at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and with Sion just being as big of a wall as he is.
Yeah, thick boy, as we say.
Big old thick boy.
Yes. There's a lot of blue vision around the red side blue buff. So it doesn't look like Yak has noticed any of it. He's just walking on past to get to those minions.
Yeah, but really, nothing going on too much in this game at the moment.
Both teams are just looking for engages.
Yeah, Twitch in space trying to get onto the Zoe or
got
this
the
Ashe,
pain
but
train
Jordan
going in.
B69 did ult, but he decided to back off because Creativity Yak teleported in. And that's going to be Creativity Yak just going down immediately because of that condemn.
Stunned to death.
That condemn really
Absolutely
came
savage.
in handy.
Condemned before the Black Shield managed to get in.
Yeah. Very good job by Leave It to Wally 96 to make sure that they just constantly kept him stun locked. Jordan B69 got the knock up with the Q, the condemn, just everything just worked perfectly to keep him down.
Have we talked about the Ashe Hawkshot interaction with assists yet?
No.
If you get vision of someone in the jungle and then they die to like jungle, then you still get to kill. And you can get an assist for providing vision within assist timer.
I mean, it kind of makes sense, but that's going to be Cold Flip flashing in, trying to get the Sleepy Jungle Bubble onto Twitch in space, but Twitch in space being able to avoid it.
So remember, get your hawk shot early, try to find the enemy jungler, because if they decide to int, then you get a kill.
Hey, I'm not going to name names again, but there's some
we're
junglers
not naming names.
in Bilgewater who die to jungle camp level 2.
Is it Corey?
I'm not going to be naming names here.
But, like, if it was Corey, you suck.
I'm not going to be naming names here. Oh, that's going to be Jamillionaire getting stunned up. Creativity Yak going on to Leave It to Wally. Jamillionaire going down to Creativity Yak. That's why boy trying to stay alive, trying to get the smite onto this Baron.
Still gets it.
Gets it because Emrys smited way too early. That is going to be the Baron for his team. Jordan B69 still just so tanky. Can't really die right now, but it does look like he is going to go down. Finally. What are you doing, Emrys? Way too early of a smite.
Yep.
He straight up smited that at 1,000 health. And then it stayed at 383 health for so long. And the Swarty Boy was like, I can smite this.
It was like a full second.
I can smite this. Oh my god. Very big misplay from Get Money Boys right there.
Yeah.
Although they did get a lot of gold in their pockets with a lot of shutdowns.
And Baron on 2 is still not that bad. Right? Because Twitch and Space
Get
and
Money
Wally
Boys
still
is
have...
red. We were on
Wait,
we were talking about Get Money Boys and how it was bad.
Oh. Yeah. Okay.
You okay there, bud?
No. I don't think so.
Did you stay up a bit too late?
No, I got some okay sleep.
Mm-hmm.